did you feel in your first game back? I think it was a re-aggravation. The previous strain, right?
Yeah, it was a re-aggravation, my hamstring, but tonight I felt good. Felt really good. Got an explosive dunk, fast break, so it's a good sign.
Are you putting any more something more careful with the movements right now because of the re-aggravation,
Nah. I mean, that's I play the game. I play the game. I trust my body up to this point. I feel really good. I actually felt better coming out of it than last time I heard it. So, I don't play the game to be taking back anything. Like I just put everything into the game, and I work my butt off to get healthy. And then I just feel good that I'm in a good place right now.
Paul, when you came to the Clippers, did you envision the game like this? I mean, you guys really came out swinging tonight as far as putting the points in. It seemed like everything clicked.
Yeah. I mean, this is what we talked about. This is what we dreamed of when this all came together. This is the squad and the team that we uh, thought we would be. Now, this is just with us being a new team. We got to have consistency with games like this, where we come out, we look to dominate, we look to be the aggressors, and we look to put teams away early, and put our imprint on the game early. We just got to build that consistency regardless of who the opponent is.
Paul, your thoughts on the additions of Marcus, your friend Reggie as well. Where did that relationship start?
With
Reggie.
Reggie,
Yeah.
we share the same agent, so our relationship started in 2011. He was going through his pre-draft workout. Um, I would come back and I would work out with all of the draft guys, and we just became close from there, and we built a brothership, an incredible bond.
Hey, Paul, outside of staying healthy, how do you maintain the same mindset that you guys came out with tonight so you can put this on the rest of the league?
Um, I think at this point we have a great, you know, mindset. We have a great approach. If we're serious about this, we got to show it, and we got to show it and start to work towards it now. I think Coach made a great comment about, turning it on and thinking we can late in the season. Um, we got to do it now, and we got to, there's got to be some steps that we take if we're serious about, our journey down the end of this year.
Paul, when you look at today, before the game, the emotional thing with the celebration of life with Kobe, it looked like the NBA was center stage here. Did you take in that moment earlier in the day with the current NBA players and the commissioner and everything?
Yeah, I'm not good with that kind of stuff, so I didn't go, but I watched every minute, every second of it on TV. Um, Again, it's just it's remarkable. His journey, his career, the people he touched. I mean, talk about top A-list of A-list people at his memorial. Um, it's just his impact. And as a Californian and a Los Angelino, a byproduct of him being here, it's again. I think so many people said it. It's on us to continue that legacy. I was definitely affected by it when it first happened, and I was affected again today, watching it again. Honestly, it's not. It's something that's never going to seem real. But the reality of it, it did happen, and I'm forever moved by it, and I think so many other people are too.
Reggie had mentioned that when he came to your guys' game night, he actually brought an iPad to review film with you, and it's kind of a funny story. What was that like on your end? Did you see that coming?
Uh, I didn't, but when it happened, it's Reggie being Reggie. Reggie is a super smart person. He's one of those guys that sticks to details and wants to, you know, give everything the best shot he can. It's honestly Reggie being Reggie. You know, we were all over playing video games. We had a bunch of friends over, our close circle friends, just chilling. And you know, he brought the iPad out and you know, was going through our plays and our coverages. And but he's a guy that you know, he's a professional. He wanted to come in and you know, fit right in from the start.
So mid Call of Duty, you guys just started reviewing plays. Is pretty much what happened, or?
Yeah, I think we was playing like Madden or something like that. And you know, he got on the iPad. You know, he probably lost, so he had to sit out. So he had nothing else to do. But look at how we played.
Paul back here. You kind of just spoke on it, but just how cool is it for you to have one of your best friends, you know, always around, and as well as Marcus? Can you just speak about what they bring to the team, more so off the court than on the court?
Yeah, it's great. It felt like I knew Marcus because I played with Markeith last year, so I felt I knew Marcus a little bit already, and you know, we've competed against each other. We've had a great deal of respect going against each other. So you know, it was great adding the Warrior to the team. And then Reg is awesome. You know, somebody I became close with, spent you know multiple and countless days and hours with. You know, him being around my family, my kids, my parents. He is actually family to us now. So it's dope to have someone that close to you. You know, on the same journey as me. We talked about this years down the road of having the opportunity to play with one another, and you know, it's awesome in this setting right here that we get to do it.
Paul, Markeith obviously now is on the other side of this thing. What were your just your impressions of playing with him in that brief time last year?
In Oklahoma, you know, Markeith and Marcus, they're great glue guys. I mean, they just know how to play the game. They fit right in. They bring toughness. Heck of a locker room guys. I mean, both of them super, just great people, great dudes. You know, and you know, I felt like that time in Oklahoma was short with them. You know, I wish you know, things would have been different, and you know, got a chance to play more with them. But in a way, I guess you know, I do now, having Marcus. But you know, it's I got nothing but respect for both of them. They both have left an imprint on me as a person and as a teammate. Guys that you know I enjoy going to work with and going to war with.
Also, is it weird to play with the twins now that you play together with them?
It was weird at first because I would call him Keith, and you know, it actually took a good week. It's crazy, you know. What's up, Marcus? Nice to meet you. And then instantly after that, hey Keith. My fault. It's gonna take a second. Give me a second. But you know, it's cool. They're different, but they're the same. You know, they have different mentalities, but they're the same. You know, kind of person in terms of how they approach the game and you know, how they play the game. So it's dope to see, you know, to be teammates of both of them and see the differences and see the similarities. I think it's pretty unique.
Thank you.